finally arrived at the campsite because we'll be sleeping in the van for the next few days. Our campsite had a little bar, so we decided to check it out because it was also the only place where we could have any Wi-Fi. There was a river right next to us and it was always so fun to look for some cool rocks there.
Today is our first day in the Pyrenees and this is unbelievable. Like, these views are just so beautiful. So yeah, this is our first day and we haven't done much. We just explored the area a little bit and like went to a bar in the camping site. But tomorrow I think we're going to do like a walk, and it's quite long, like 17 kilometers. So I hope it goes fine because like I'm not a very experienced hiker, to be honest. But yeah, it's not supposed to be too hard.
We woke up quite early at 5:30 because it was quite cold, and we decided to start heading to our first hike here. It's a hike called Col de Caballo, and you need to get a bus from the town to start the walk. As I said, I'm not a very experienced hiker, but I found this hike very enjoyable and not that difficult. The first part of the hike had lots of little waterfalls and streams, and all of them were so beautiful. Then we finally reached this field surrounded by the mountains, and this was my favorite part because it felt like a view from some movie and I really enjoyed walking there. And we finally reached the destination of this hike, this waterfall called Col de Caballo, which is translated as the horse's tail, and I guess it kind of looks like it. On our way back, we saw lots of people who were also doing this hike. After coming back from the hike, we decided to explore the town Torla, and I really loved all the houses made out of stone there. We came back to the campsite and cooked dinner. Eating with this view was really nice.
Oh my god, it's a sleeping bag. You need to get in it like this.
On our second day of hiking, we woke up a bit later because today's hike is not going to take a lot of time and it's supposed to be quite easy.
Yeah.
It was still challenging to walk up the mountain when it's quite hot.
So my goal for this trip was to see some cows or some animals like horses, and I think I see some cows here. We're finally at the destination of this hike, and it's a waterfall. We just ate our sandwiches and it's so nice here, and I went to explore what's behind this waterfall, but I'm kind of tired, so yeah.
It was so peaceful to just sit there and look around. After our walk, we went to the river to swim, but it was really cold, of course. Our first hike was the most challenging for me because it was quite long and we had to go up 1000 meters, which is supposedly 240 floors. was honestly really struggling during this hike because I also had a headache and my legs were hurting. Either way, the destination was definitely worth it. This lake was one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. The next day we left the campsite to go and explore the towns nearby more. We decided to walk from Torla to another town called Broto. Literally 5 minutes away from this town there was this big waterfall where you could swim. On our way back home we also bought some artisanal cheese from a local place.